Let's go into this game. Let's see what ENEL's technique is for this matchup. And we got BY Luffy against the ENEL. BY Luffy is going first. Let's see if
That's good
he.
for him, I think.
Yeah, I agree. That should be good. But there is no searcher in the first turn.
I do think that I saw a GARP, but sometimes you just don't want to play your GARP right away because you want to play it the moment that you know what you will need.
Yeah.
And the only reason if he wants to play GARP on turn 1 is if he wants to swing 5/5, but you don't have that much of a hurry into this matchup. And this is probably the most important card to see as well as the Punch Luffy, of course. However, we have Zeus and we do have an Onami from the NL side right now.
Absolutely right. But same goes for BY Luffy. Obviously, your leader is black and yellow, means you can also play cards like Zeus or even the Nami. Not sure if any BY Luffy is running it. I don't think you have the space for it. But for 2k, 2 cost Zeus, I'm 100% sure that every BY Luffy is running at least 2 copies of this card because every single 2k where you have to take a life is very important. Like Flampe, like Yuri should be the best
Zeus.
2k in your deck. So yeah, exactly. So a lot of strong 2ks. And look at this turn. Triple search right off, double the 3 Brother Bound and a Monkey D. Gab to find every single card that is very important. And he's going for that podcast the ace rush.
Yep. And playing that Garb here is not necessarily a problem because if the NL would put Garb to life with 4-cost Kuzan, which is was also a very known card, especially when Teach was very popular and was your biggest issue, you just can get rid of the Garb with Punch Luffy because you are going to 5 Dawn, of course. So here we go. Of course, if the Kuzan can decide to put it on the bottom, that's also a thing, of course, but yeah. Let's see, we are at 5, so this is most of the time the Punch Luffy turn. However, he might be afraid of either Nami or a Zeus.
Yep, that's completely right. That's why, of course, you need to swing first before playing that Luffy out. Otherwise, there could be a potential trigger to get rid of the Luffy. And now he's going to use the ability. This character gains 2000 power during this turn. Then you can draw 1 card, but you need to trash 1 life for it, for that draw. The power you can do also with 0 life, but to have the draw, you need to trash 1 life. That's very important. That Luffy is going to be one of the most important cards. But yeah, I see Zeus in hand. That means he's pretty sure going to remove that Monkey D. Luffy.
I do wonder how much Tan is carrying about Zeus, because if the NL is going to 0, and we also saw Rush NL, Rush Ace, I mean, so maybe he just wants to put as fast as possible a lot of pressure. And if we don't do it, then yeah, this black yellow Luffy can go can potentially go live next turn because of Flampe, Hiyori, and so on.
Yep, that's absolutely right. So let's see. 6 done for NL. Could also be a Kuma turn, but I don't think it's that necessary already to
Ooh,
play
we
him.
are
Oh,
attacking.
wow. He is attacking 5k. That's really interesting.
This makes your Hiyori potentially a very, very good card the upcoming turn.
Yep. There's again the 3 brothers bond. That's a very strong trigger there to check the top 5 to find another Sabo, Ace, or Luffy.
I guess it's time to look for the small pieces because, yeah, You need to draw physically into them, or you need your 5-cost ace. He is playing just
Wow.
Kuma. So we leave the Luffy, and because we attacked him, we actually don't need like Yuri or Flampe to go live. We can just do Punch Luffy, and we are at we puts ourselves to 0, and we draw a card. So
Yeah,
I
it's
am.
really interesting. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why he didn't decide, why he did not decide to swing with Kikonojo, because you are just giving your opponent the free option by drawing one more card and have the access to use your lead ability without investing
Mm-hmm.
any dons. So that 6K swing could have mean no draw from Luffy, or give me a 2K counter from your hand. Otherwise, you cannot use the Luffy to draw one card and to trash the last life. What could be a 5 cost, we will see now, because he decided to use the punch Luffy, draw one
Mm-hmm.
card, 2K plus, and it is a 2K Flampe.
I think he definitely wants to find a 5-cost Sabo right now. And if you can start chaining the 5-cost Sabo, you can leave your Punch Luffy and probably your Rush Ace um, safe from big attacks and just respawning the blocker again and again and again. So let's see. Now he has a lot of options. I can imagine that at least 2 Don will go to leader. That's the easy play. Yes, here we go.
Yeah,
So we
that's the
can't
only
miss
play.
we can't miss on that.
Exactly, that's the only play you cannot miss. Um, I think, especially without 8 cost Moria, it's way harder to pilot this deck on a high level. Back in the days, of course, the skill gap of BY Luffy was very high, but now without 8 cost Moria, it's uh, super tough to pilot this deck on a very high level. So let's see. There is a 2 cost Sabo, the small one, to be replaced by the 5 cost Sabo. Also a blocker. If you have 3 or less life, this character gets blocker and +3, and then you may add one card from the top of your life to draw 2 and trash 1. And
Mhm.
there's double Sabo, so double blocker and double protection. And or whole board is protected now, but also the 5 cost Sabo, because of the +3, is protected from a card like Zeus. So very important, just to yeah, still have that punch Luffy. And there is a Kikonojo trigger now. This one is huge, but big swings. There's an 11K swing, and
Mhm.
oh, okay, he looked like it was a trigger. I see
Yeah.
a rocket
No.
Luffy there, but
Yeah,
no
it was a
target.
Rocket Luffy. Well, the targets are protected by 5-cost Sabo anyway, so from this point on, it looks tough for the NL, I would say. Because investing Don on Kikunojo and Kuma, it's not doing much when the leader is at 9k. These bodies are really good if the leader is like 7k or 5k, but now it's not looking great. And especially because we know there is also a rush ace in hand for Tan, and that he can push a lot next turn with the Sables and with ace.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Mm-hmm.
right. I think that's yeah, definitely one problem right now
Mm-hmm.
for
We
NL.
need a
That,
heal.
yeah, we need a heal right now, because otherwise there will be a lot of swings. I see an 8 cost Katakuri in hand,
Uh,
so maybe you can
Healing them also doesn't feel great, right? So
exactly.
using Katakuri on your own, you're basically passing your turn because yeah, you're not doing a lot. And
Mhm.
healing them, it's just way too easy for them to get value.
Yeah, I think the problem now with the 8 cost Katakuri is, like you said, if you decided to put a Sabo or Luffy into top life, then Tan just need to find the small one to be replaced, and then you can do a strong turn by being a 9k leader and one life, and
Mm-hmm.
that is super dangerous. If you are going to put a Garb into top life, yeah, that's good because it's a brick, but then Punch Luffy is doing way too much value because then you can draw again a card, you get Garb rid of your life, and that's it. So I'm pretty sure the best target here is your own Kikonojo. Exactly.
Ooh.
Yep, and that should be it. That's the turn. So very, very strong turn for BY. And now let's see how much pressure he can really do and how much
Mm-hmm.
more targets are in hand. We know ace, rush ace is in hand.
Yes,
So
and
five
the small
swings
ace.
and the small ace. So wow, could be a very huge turn now for Tan with a lot of pressure. There's no blocker on board for Enel, 2 life. One of them is Kikonojo. And some cards in hand, a good amount of cards in hand for both players. Let's see what BY is
Yes,
doing now
so
with his 9 Don.
the easiest thing about this start of your turn is putting 2 Don under your leader. I think that's one of the most important things you can't forget.
Always.
He is thinking on what's the best possible way to put some pressure on the NL. The NL has a large, very large hand still, so
Okay, he's going for a 6k swing with blocker Sabo.
it might indicate that he either has another one or that he's gonna replace it so he can replay the Sabu just for protection.
Exactly. It's nearly the same as REIJU, where we saw it with Ichiji. There, uh, yeah, there was a high chance where he has to replace the 7 cost with a 4 cost just to have him in trash if there's no more copies of the card. And same goes for BY Luffy now with his Sabo. To have
Mm-hmm.
him in trash, you can just replace him. Full board means just play out the 2 cost, Sabo or Ace, use the lead ability, and then you can put him to your life.
Definitely not an easy turn for the Black Yellow Luffy. This deck doesn't play itself.
That's completely right. Yeah, that's one of the hardest deck to pilot. Like I said, it's really not that easy. Every single misplay is definitely going to change the whole game. There is another Punch Luffy
Mm-hmm.
that he played out for 5 Don. So 2 Punch Luffys, very strong. And I'm sure he's just going for, oh, look at this. And this is the power of this deck now. Yep, with only 2 Don, he can just play out the 2 cost ace. And then from life, he can bring out the 5 cost with 7k. That's not the rush one, that's the PRB 02 one. And now, because you got an open life, you can, or a face up life, you can just play out the 2 cost Sabo from trash to be replaced by the 5 cost blocker. What a
Mm-hmm.
turn, what a play.
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah, this is how strong that 5 cost PRB 02 is. That's the new combo. We don't have 8 cost Maria into double 2 cost into leader ability. Now, with only 2 Dons and that new 5 cost PRB 02 uh, ace, you can
Mm-hmm.
do such a great combo. Full board, protected from KO. You got
Yep.
also, you got double blocker, 2 8k buddies. Only one of them can swing. That's super, super strong. And he decided to swing 11, not elf. Elf is German.
And and not with the Luffy. He's not swinging with the Luffy, so he has a full board with a lot of power to go for game or put a lot of ship damage the upcoming turn. Uh,
Mhm.
so that is really really good for him. And you know, it's a scary world when Black Yellow Luffy starts discarding 2Ks. He discarded a Zeus from hand, so
Wow.
And an easy block with that Sabo, because yeah, next turn you just replay it potentially again if he has a 2-cost Sabo in hand.
Yeah, that's the problem for Leander with his Enel deck. Board looks super scary, but he's still on 2 life. Means with lead ability 3, there's a chance that he will survive this turn. Board of Enel looks very strong, but you are playing against a deck that, yeah, allows you to be a 9k leader if you are doing the double
Mm-hmm.
replacement. Let's see what he's going to start off. So he's going to start off by using both Luffy's ability, so 8k, but he's swinging with the new ace at first. And wow, Enel decided to take this one.
This might indicate that he doesn't have 5-cost Sabo or a 2-cost Sabo, because otherwise you want to protect your board first. Because imagine there is a Nami in life for Leander, and he can pop one of your 5-cost Luffys. He just might come back.
Yep, that's right. So 8k swing is the second one. You need to have double 2k to get rid of this attack to just survive.
Mm-hmm.
And double Zeus, finally gone. No value out of them because of the protection of Sabo blocker. Of course, you don't need to have a Zeus in hand. And now you got 3 more swings.
Yep. And of course,
yeah,
we know about the 5-cost ace in hand, or
exactly. Yeah, the rush ace still in hand. You can play him out for 5 Don or even for 2
yep.
by using a lead ability to bring him to life and then replace it.
A
Oh,
Veggie.
that's the Badgie blocker. Beige blocker, trigger, I mean. That is super, super good now for Leander. Just, yeah, of course, as a target, pretty sure he took the BY Luffy leader because that would be an 11k swing. This
Mm-hmm.
trigger was super important now. And I'm pretty sure the life that was replaced is you, the one who should disappear, because it's always the same. First game of ENEL, there wasn't a 0 cost in life. This time, I'm pretty sure there is at least 1 copy. I'm just joking around because the last events that I cast, especially the ones with Dash, there was always an ENEL that got the 0 cost in last life. Let's see if this time it's the same. There could be 1 more swing from the Sabo blocker, because BY still got a lot of dons. Yep, he's going for a 7k swing now.
Oh, he is going for a set. Wait, does it mean we will be a 5? Oh, no, we still have Don open. He just had it in his hand. I was like, whoa, we are going to be a 5k leader to live? That's a scary world.
It is. With the board of Leander, that would be very scary, especially with no blockers on board. But he will definitely go for a combo play this turn, being a 9k leader, and probably try to bring out 2 more blockers. Depends on his hand. So he decided to use the D ability, trash away a 5-cost ace. So could be ace Sabo replacement or double Sabo. Let's see. It is ace Sabo. So yeah,
Are getting the BRB ace again.
Exactly. You just need to find a 2-cost.
Yep.
There is Sabo.
We knew we had in trash.
Now BY Luffy is being buffed a lot. Problem is he cannot attack. That's the only big downside for him. Otherwise, Leander will definitely go to 0 life, or even a huge swing with the rest of the Dons, and BY Luffy being 11 on 11k now could be coming into the NL. But yep.
And I saw a very interesting glimpse in his hand of a card, which looked really nice. And it is OP10 card, KO. No, sorry. Let's meet in a new world counter
Wow.
event. Um, 2 Dawn, counter, give up to one of your leaders or characters plus 4,000. Then, if you have 0 life cards, draw 1 card. So that works
Mhm.
perfectly in this with this leader.
Wow. Super interesting card. That's a spice tech here that he decided to
Mhm,
bring. And could be
yeah.
one more reason why he decided to pass his turn with a lot of dons up. Yeah, I
Mhm,
think nearly every single um, leader is running counter events now because they are very, very strong, especially the other Luffy leaders that has purple can play Gum Gum Giant. And this card is doing nearly the same. Yes, you have to be on 0 life, but you can draw 1 card and you don't have to minus don and you don't have to trash 1 card. So, yeah, to get that
But
extra
it's
draw plus 4.
incomparable. It's
It is,
incomparable.
absolutely, yeah. And and you're using it for a 9K leader, not for a 6K. So,
Yeah.
also very strong. Nice tech there. Let's see what Leander got. So, he's starting off with a 12K swing, but he's going to
Mm,
use the Enel ability. So, it's going to be a 13K swing and he's healing up 1 life. So, he's going up to 2 life again.
mhm.
See if
We are
he's.
trashing the Kuma. I wonder what our position was, like, if we went for a Kuma play this turn as well. Like, if he went for board, play the Kuma, be on 3 life,
Yep.
board gets, like, it would get really hard for the black-yellow Luffy to come back from it, I think, but he decides to go live, I think. Or for the Luffy.
Yeah. Luffy or
Really
life. That's the question
important.
now. Oh, look at this. If he decided to block now, there's no blocker left. Would also mean you could just put every 9 Don under Katakuri, and then you can just swing 17K and hope that this will be enough. But if he really got enough counters in hand with the counter events, then
Yeah, there it
could be
is.
fine. There it is. That's really surprising to see. Let's meet again in the new world. Law, Kid, and Luffy on the artwork of this beautiful card. Also, a very legendary scene. So he was allowed to draw a card because he was on 0 life. Obviously, that's a
Mhm.
card that
And he
was, yeah,
he did use 1k counter with it as well, so that means the attack was on the 5 cost Luffy.
yep, it was. So 3 Don still up. There's still the Sabo blocker up. And I think 3 to 4 cards in hand. Now he's going for a 9K swing. This swing could be into leader right now. So equal swing into leader or 9K swing into Sabo or Luffy. And look, there's the second spice that BY Luffy
Gum
decided to bring.
Gum Jet Spear. Give up to
Oh,
one of your leaders or characters plus 2000 powers this battle. Then, if your life is 0, draw 1 card. So he
again,
is playing a lot of yellow Gum Giants.
he is playing a lot of yellow Gongon Giants. That's right. And of course, if you bring BY Luffy as your leader for a tournament, you're playing a leader that normally plays with 0 life, means all of these cards worked really good. Of course,
Mhm,
that Gum Jet Spear was printed for this deck because it's from the same starter deck as this leader. So perfect sequence there. And first time ever that I see this card in BY Luffy. Could be one more reason why Tan is doing so good right now with 6-0
mhm,
by just surprising your opponents by playing a lot of spice cards. That's what I want to see. That's what I like to see when the
mhm.
players are playing different lists than normally, just a lot of spice there.
Yep. It's already hard playing against a deck which been a very long time because what is it doing? How should I play into it? And so on and so on. And now he is also playing some spice, which I can imagine that some people just see those cards for the very first time.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. And looks like Leander changed his game plan a little bit. Decided to swing 7 now. There's no more big body on board, means you need to invest a lot of dons to attack that BY Luffy, and there's still Sabo Block on board. So these events definitely was super strong.
Mhm.
Probably also draw him into more counters because, yep, both events allowed him to draw one card super strong. And now we see 7 into 7. So that means Kikunojo is attacking that 7 power 5 cost PRBO2 ace on the right side on the board. And look, oh, is he really going to block a 7k swing? Yep, he is going to block a 7k swing. Is this a bluff? Or could
Only
this
two cards
be,
in hand.
yeah, only 2 cards in hand? Could this be a huge swing from Kikunojo into life? Yep, he's going for it. And I'm pretty sure Tan does have another copy of We Will Meet again in the new, Let's Meet Again in the New World. Wow.
Now, I do think that the Luffy has to go for it. And now has only two cards in hand, but uh, well, two life, so basically three.
Hmm.
It's very hard to get through, but we are
Oh,
going for it.
yep, 7k swing. Let's see if there is a trigger.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a really good trigger.
that's a good one. Brûlé from life. You can play this character. It's a blocker. You need to have Rocket Luffy in your hand. Or does he have
Oh,
Rocket Luffy and the small one in hand? That could be perfect. Imagine Rush Ace and Rocket Luffy, and you got both in hand. Pwah, could be huge.
that is something that he really needs.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
there it is. Oh, he
And
really got
more.
both. It looks like it.
That he Nah, there's no way. There's no way that
There's
he has
no
both.
way.
Rocket Luffy, he can draw a
Wow.
card, so it's an extra option. Gets rid of the Brûlé.
Yep.
Does he
Another
have a
7k
baby
swing.
ace?
Oh, he got a counter. And now let's see. 3 more swing. Does he have baby ace? Is there a 0 cost in life?
Veggie? Oh,
Another
no, no.
Brûlé. Oh
No cards in
no.
hand. We need baby ace to win this game.
Yep. We need baby ace. Oh my god.
Did we
Oh.
get annulled? Okay. He needs to block this because of
Yeah, he needs to.
potentially.
Let's see. 0 cost. No trigger. Does he have rush?
He
Yep, it
looks
looks like it.
confident.
Yeah, he has it. Wow.
Oh, he exactly had all the cards.
Pwah.
Wow, insane.
What a game.
Wow, what a game and what a closure of the game. He had
Wow.
exactly Rocket Luffy, Baby Ace, and oh